What's up, everybody? Hey, Hero. What's up, Benny? Calcio, Mark, Loot. Hello, hello. Alright, so we have done some things. I liquidated all my monies and picked up a Headhunter. I think Headhunter is actually going to be kind of fun to play around with while mapping. So, yeah. And it's also like 60 Divine cheaper than a Mage Blood. So it should be pretty good. Pretty good. Default duration of Headhunter? Probably just default duration of Headhunter. Yeah, probably just default for now. We'll see though. I might change my mind. So I can take advantage of what elemental damage that I can get. Fizz to Ellie. Yeah. Let's see. Melee Fizz. So we could do... I could do Melee Fizz on my Cyclone and... Or honestly, yeah, I could do Melee Fizz on the Cyclone and we could just stick in... something on the General Scar. I don't know, it depends on your setup, Benny, what you have going on with your gear. If you're following my POB, you should have, you know, Spirit of War for reduced mana costs. You should have Cannibalistic for reduced mana costs. You should also have the reduced mana cost of skills. You should have the enchants on your rings if you need them. Did you imbue your gem? Because that adds to the mana cost. Yeah, so I'm going to pick up a Melee Fizz, like level 20. Then you need to screen maps for LA Reflect. Yeah, we'll screen the maps for LA Reflect. So boot video is not up. I'm probably going to make the boot video either late tonight or tomorrow. So I did craft a new pair of boots, and essentially it's not too difficult. You basically isolate on one pair the Tailwind mod, and then you regal it and you reforge Fizz to get guaranteed bleed, and then you dominance. You hope you get the Tailwind. On another pair of boots, the easiest thing, because it's kind of hard to hit the Onslaught, is just buy the Onslaught mod at tier 1 with another Redeemer, and then you dominance it. Once you have both pieces, you awaken them together, and then at that point you do a Suffixes Can't Be Changed, and you re-roll for Elusive crit, which is guaranteed. And then what I did was I did Suffixes Can't Be Changed again, and I was hoping when I Veiled Orbed it that it would hit the Suffixes Can't Be Changed and I would keep the Elusive. I got unlucky. It hit the Elusive mod. I unveiled it. I got the extra movement speed, which is what I was hoping for. So these boots are still not quite there. I'd have to Suffixes Can't Be Changed, veil them again, and then hopefully get the Elusive mod. And then, or I would have to Suffixes Can't Be Changed, get Elusive, Suffixes Can't Be Changed, veil it again, and hope that I get the movement speed. Yeah, there's a video on YouTube I followed. It's a little bit different because the video is from a couple years ago, so you don't use Azuline anymore for veils, and it's just a little bit different, but it was pretty straightforward. Really enjoying the build so far, just struggling with block, 65% attack block and 16% spell block. Yeah, if you're following my POBs, you should be capped on spell and attack block. Why did I select this based on the boots? Because I want armor and evasion on my gear right now, so I'm doing armor and evasion bases for the most part. Because we're no longer running a wavering stance, so we do benefit from a little bit of a evasion. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up, what's up, Lazy? I'm gonna pick up Melee Fizz. It's funny that they still have this in their filter, even though the gems don't exist anymore. I'm gonna be lazy, I'm just gonna pick up a 2020 if it exists. It should. Versus the 2-stone. You know what? That's a good call. 1-up. I probably should have used 2-stone. What I was originally thinking was the Wyvern has a higher base armor and evasion. And I wanted more armor and evasion on the boots. I don't really need the resistances from 2-stone. What I was hoping for was like higher armor and evasion. Like in an ideal world, if I can scale as much of that as possible, that would be good. I put Melee Fizz on Melee Fizz. I did. This should go here. We are pretty tight on money right now. I basically liquidated all my money to put this gear together, so we're pretty tight on the monies right now. Yeah, I just don't need the resistances, Sky. Like I don't like with my purity up. I just don't need the resistances. It's just like a non-issue. It'd give me a little bit more buffer room if I run a map that has like, you know, elemental reduction or something like that. But I just don't. It's not like I was. I'm not hurting the cap resistances on this build thanks to purity. Strangle Grasp is worth it once we start to... Honestly, like for me right now, it'd be worth picking up a Strangle Grasp. But that's because I'm kind of starting to stretch into the endgame version of the speed variant. All I'd have to do at this point is pick up a Mage Blood, fix my flasks, and then I would run Strangle Grasp. But I might just stick with Headhunter. Like, I think Headhunter is going to be a lot of fun for mapping. So I kind of think that's what I'm going to go for. And test it out, because I just think like it's gonna be so much fun being able to play Headhunter. I normally don't. I normally always build my character around bossing, and obviously Headhunter is just not ideal for bossing. What's a good red support gem for? I guess I could do like blue or green, but I already have Pulverize. I guess Volatility wouldn't be too bad on our General's Cry. I really so I'm not too concerned. They do inherit our charges, probably endurance charged, melee stun then. I'm not too concerned with conk effect for, even though it would sim more damage, because I want my General's Cry for clear. I'm mapping. You know, I'm basically mapping, so I really don't want to reduce their AoE. Do I have a link for the YouTube video that I used? Yeah, it was like let me go through my history real quick. Like I said, I didn't follow this video exactly. I did deviate a bit because things are different now with crafting. But I used this as a baseline for making the boots today. How many tries did it take for a crafted recom staff? I'm on a 10-15 and rolling for tier 4. Fizz is killing me. It took me like pretty much all day on stream to make this staff. It was like several recombinations before I finally got something I could work with. We're running Purity of Elements, so Purity of Elements gives us elemental ailment immunity. That's how we're freeze immune. Alright, I think we're gonna run with this for now. And we'll see how we feel. Need to get some monies. No longer stay in exile? Yikes. That is rather unlucky that many times, unfortunately. T1 flat, T1%, 27 attack speed. Yeah, it shouldn't be that crazy to make. Alright guys, because my computer was having issues doing the breach farm, I did buy a second PC today. It'll be here tomorrow. It's just going to be my streaming PC, and I got like an Elgato external capture card. So sometime over the next 2 or 3 days, I'm going to be setting up a dual stream setup. So I'll have one dedicated system for running the game and one for streaming. But until I do that, the breach strategy is just a little too much for my computer to handle while it's processing the stream. So I'm going to go back to just doing domination Scarab farming. I might try out another strat, like maybe we'll look at the strats and see if there's another fun strat we could try out today. I just know this one is way less intensive on my system while it's processing for stream. And I don't want to end up crashing again if I can't help it, so... But that should be resolved in the next few days. Yeah, so I'm just going to grab a random map and we'll give this a whirl. I think it's Val Temple. Like, I should probably do it. I think it's Val Temple right here. Because all the rest of my maps, as far as I can see, are uniques. And I'm just lazy and haven't bothered, yeah. Middle left. Alright, middle left. These are all unique. Oh, right here, yeah, Plaza. That's what it is. Let's go do that real quick then, I guess. I totally missed that. Oh, shit. I valved it when it became a... I didn't even look at it. Just Valve orbed it and was ready to run. Yeah, I think I was a part of a memory chain when I think I did this when I was working on my Voidstone. It was just part of Aegon's memory chain. We'll knock it out real quick. Moss is up this way, okay. Easy. Are you saying there was a divine orb? Did I leave a divine orb behind? Is that what you're saying? It's going so zoomy, I didn't even notice. I was gonna say, I don't remember seeing anything like that. Oh, he's doing lost shipments. I got one. Gotcha. What's up, Pump? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and go do our farm strat. How much did a new PC set you back with these insane AI RAM buyouts? I spent about $1,500 on the new PC. I got like a really good CPU and a decent GPU, but I'm more concerned about the RAM and the CPU. So it's about 1,500 bucks, and I'll use that for running the stream and OBS and all that. I could have bought the parts for probably $300 less and built it myself, but I didn't want to wait like a week for all the parts to arrive. This way I can have it up and running within the next like day, 2 days tops. I don't think you have enough mana for General's Cry. General's Cry is fine, I think. You didn't see it proc in the map at all. Well, there's an easy way to test that. All we have to do is slot in Desecrate and then see if it's actually working. So let's go into the map. Maybe not. Yeah, my mana is a lot tighter now with the new setup. Yeah, okay. Well, there is a way to fix this, and that's taking Champion of the Cause. Question is, what points do I want to give up for that? I could drop the Cluster Jewel and run that later. The other option I have is to run Charisma again. I'd have to drop my Enigmatic Defense, and that's already borderline right now. Oh, I have mana for everything but the GC. GC's cost is 28. Yeah, all my other abilities cost no mana. The Desecrate would be unfortunate if I have the boss though, but we're not planning to boss on this version of the build. Crit node. I could save a point here. Gains me a point there. What's up, Pattern? How's it going? Could drop the bot crit wheel for it. Talking about dismembering here. I guess I could drop this right here. This gives me more mana back. What's this put me at? There we go. Now our General's Cry is online. Yeah, I picked up the Cluster Jewel because I want to run Devastator. This is going to give us explosions on the build. So enemies killed with attack hits have a 15% chance to explode. Honestly, we could look at it in POB. So this is, let me import my character and we could actually just run the numbers real quick because maybe it is valuable, maybe it's worth. The reason I like General's Cry still on the build is it's just a lot of extra clear. But since I do have the Cluster Jewel with explosions now and we're running Headhunter, I probably don't need the GC setup at all. So we could look at that real quick. So let's look at my current character. Oh, let me go to town so that it updates with my skill changes on the passive skill tree. Okay. Alright, so Ground Slam. Let's see what that currently looks like with Cyclone. And let's get all of our settings up and running. So I'm going to check Frenzy Charges. Because we're mapping, so we're always going to have Frenzy Charges. And Rage at 40. Enemies at close range. Yeah, killed recently. I'm going to check that too. We're using the Breach Astrolabe on the Breach strat. I was. We are fortified. And let me turn on my flasks. Oh, and we are leeching. Yeah, that should be everything. Okay, so looking at the build, this is we're currently sitting at about 36 mil damage while I have frenzy charges up and I'm killing stuff on a map, so it's not too bad. The question is, if we drop General's Cry, how much damage are we losing? We lose about 12 million DPS. So if I go to an all aura setup, I wasn't even accounting for Blood Rage. Also, so it still has my Desecrate in there. Let's put Blood Rage in there. Okay. The question is, if I look at my auras, we can actually just take this out real quick. Let's go to Cyclone. So if I was to run an aura setup, put Blood and Sand in here. It is using Immortal Call right now, so if I uncheck Immortal Call, it's going to be more like 13k max fizz. When my Immortal Call goes off, though, it consumes my endurance charges, and it looks more like this without the endurance charges on a snapshot, but we gain them back so quickly. About either EHB is pretty low. Yeah, we'd run Herald of Purity. And then what? Enlighten? I'd have to look at the actual POB. Nah, 3's got me at beneath mana. It's got me at negative 19. There's nothing wrong. I'm not running Charisma. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. I'm not running Charisma, so we don't have that additional. This is not the POB, right? Like, this isn't. I'm not fully spec'd into the actual POB. This is like I'm still transitioning into it, so not everything is accurate here. We're also not using a Mage Blood, so a lot of my flash setup on the real POB solves a lot of problems with the gear, and I have much different items slotted here, like the Strangle Grasp and other stuff. This is different than the POB. I think even with a level 4 Enlighten, we probably don't need to run GC, but it does feel really good on clear. Yeah, part of the problem too is I'd want to run Fortify. In an ideal world, I'd have Fortify as a level 1 imbue, and we'd be running like something else here. Like probably increased crit damage. So increased crit damage would work. I have Void Shockwave in my speed variant. You absolutely want to use it. Yeah. I think if I had an imbued Fortify on the Cyclone Gem, and then we went like increased crit damage, the damage works out about the same as having GC. I mean, you got to remember I have imbued Cyclone also in the POB. So it works out, I think, if I'd have to pick up a level 4 Enlighten, which is going to be crazy expensive, and I'd need to get a Cyclone Fortify, which I don't even know if those exist on the market right now. So I think most people are using their coins on Cyclone of Tumult because that's what everyone's playing. Yeah, they're like 40 divine. And a Cyclone of Tumult. Yeah, Yeah, they're a little bit less. It's still expensive. Yeah, I think for right now I don't have the money to actually go non-GC. I spent all my money on the Headhunter. Like, I spent all my money getting the belt and fixing a few things, so I think we just run with this setup now of GC. And I just take Champion of the Cause to offset the mana a little bit so it functions. And that'll be fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, so let's do some real maps. And... Bro, I managed to craft a 1.1k PDPS staff from the first try thanks to our vid. Or my vid. Yeah. Congrats, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and put our Scarabs back in. So we're going back to running the Scarab of Domination strat today, just because I don't want my PC to blow up doing Breach until I get the dual stream setup going. Thank you, Niche, for pointing me in the right direction for that.
In my father's footsteps. That alone should give you pause.
We'll see. Hopefully that works out well. Oh, and let's also turn this to 5. There we go. Basically we cap block by using a Rumi's Flask. We spec into block on the tree, and then we have annoyance that help us out with the block too. That's all in my build video in POB.
The Atlas is a prison, not a prize. Leave it behind.
What's up, Herzen? Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're full up. You're farming these days? I'm doing the Scarab farm today. The Breach farm was crashing my computer, so we're gonna have to... I bought a second computer so I can do dual streaming in the next day or two. Until then, we're going to do a less intensive farming strat. I am curious, though, to check out that spreadsheet, because maybe there's a different farming strat that would be fun to do that isn't, like, ridiculous demand on my client. Farming stacked decks. Crazy fun. How you doing that? So much clicking, yeah. I thought about farming harvest, to be honest, like just doing some harvest juice and some harvest bosses could be fun. Ritual's been good for you lately. I'm doing the cheap strongback strat is pretty solid. I make divine a map out of stacked decks. Yeah, I know Niche was doing stacked decks farming too in 3.27, said it was pretty good. Let's see, let's actually look at the strat sheet and see if there's anything that looks promising on here. Let's see. Strats. Doing a different strategy, a lot less. Let's see, so there's Legion, there's Destructive Play. Cornucopia Harvest was what I was kind of thinking, because Harvest is pretty chill. Right? I think this could be fun. So there's this strat. So there's Cornucopia. I guess I could rush Nightmare bosses. I have the damage for it. That could be good money. Ethereal All Flames Scarab farming. What in the world is that? Fragments are super hard right now, or super high right now. It's a valid strat. What, just to farm Nightmare boss rush? Let's see what that looks like, because I can beat the shit out of Nightmare bosses right now. Abomination biases towards the reality fragment, one of the two most sought after fragments. Okay. Abomination would be incredibly easy. With a fully completed atlas granting 20% quality, you need to roll your maps around 85% quantity. Okay, the Maxwell guide goes into way more detail. It ends to probably follow that to ensure you're not making any mistakes. Alright, let's take a look at that guide then. Profitability, we like that. Okay, we do Seer and Exarch, Fragments. I kind of like it because you just use a sacrifice fragments and mortal fragments. You don't have to use an astrolabe. This might be good money. Simply want to rush and defeat the map boss, taking the least amount of detours on the way as possible. Okay. Take settlers on the Atlas tree for a chance to find starfall craters. Oh, so we can YOLO Swollen. Okay, so pre-roll a bunch of maps and just run them. I have a few nightmare maps already. Okay. Yeah, I think I might try this, to be completely honest. We have more than enough damage, and we can just... And basically the buffs that we're going to get from killing all the rares before we get to the boss is just going to make this giga easy. I have the goal to easily respec an Atlas too. Alright, let's see here. How many nightmare maps do I have right now? Got 12. I will have to roll these, which is going to be a little annoying. But we can start with these 10, I guess. I would probably respec the breach tree right now. Just got the new belt on SSF with Diamond Shrine buff, but not sure if it's worth it to lose all flasks. Yeah, the new belt's a little rough because we don't generally want to lose our flasks. Oh, I did just unlock another tree. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go ahead and allocate the points. So yeah. Oh, I'm trying to respec, not actually spec. We're looking for quantity from our Exarch towers. Okay. I'm playing Headhunter, so I'm not going to be playing the belt. I think Headhunter is going to be a lot of fun, honestly. Alright, so how bad is this one that's corrupted? I don't see can't leech, so I think this is fine. But we want maps that have really high quantity. What's the minimum roll they want on this? %85 quantity on your maps. Okay. Let's make sure these don't have Reflect Ellie on them also. Let me create a regex for this. Do you have a different POB for the Headhunter setup? It's basically my in-game POB, but it has... it's basically my in-game POB, but it's using a Headhunter instead of a Mageblood, and then just using like Rumies with Witchfire for the curse. It's slightly different. It's something I decided to throw together right now today, so I don't really have a guide per se on it. Let's make a regex real quick for this. Let's see here. So we're going to want quantity of at least 85. I don't care about the currency anymore. Let's actually reset all this. Alright, modifiers I don't want. Food Nightmare mods. I don't know why Cyclone with Life Tap is 57 designs. That sounds ridiculous. So Leech. We cannot have Leech. Well, I don't want those two mods. I also don't like cannot regen life. That's just a stupid one. Or mana. What else would be annoying to run? I'm not a big fan of Saw Blades. We're gonna get that on the filter. I don't like Drowning Orbs. Is there anything else I'm missing? Tentacles? Tentacles can be annoying. I usually don't mind tentacles, but I could throw them on here. I'm trying to think of anything else that's like really shitty. They got rid of like a lot of the bad ones. Shaper can be kind of rough, yeah. It's not too bad, but I think this should be fine. Let's go ahead and go in here and roll our maps. Alright. So these look all good. Let's go ahead and roll these other ones. Alright. Just gonna take a quick glance at these and see if I missed anything I really don't want to do. Oh, Reflect Ellie. Let's make sure I add Reflect Ellie to the filter. Cool. Oh, Meteor would also be annoying. But, fortunately that's not on any of these, but I'm gonna add that too. Okay. Yeah, I just grabbed the Flash Meteor. That one sucks. Alright, that should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah. It probably would be okay. I just figured might as well throw it on there. Yeah, see that has Meteor on it right there. Let's go ahead and Reroll this one real quick. Okay. Alright. Then let's grab some frags. How much money do I have? Alright. Yeah, we're gonna have, like, by the time I rush the boss room, I'm gonna have a ton of stuff from the Soul Eater mods, so it should be pretty comfy. Let's see, currency exchange. I want some sacrifice frags. How much are these going for? Oh wow, no, those divines. I was like, that's a lot. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna run 10 of these maps, so we need 10 of each of these. So 25? 10? I guess I can only do 10 at a time, so we'll just buy 10 at a time. Wonder how fast I can go? We're gonna find out. Alright, so we got these. Let's go ahead and throw those in the map device. So we need to actually unlock... Or do I have them? I do not. Okay, so we gotta run Citadel first. So, let's just do this. A-bomb is bottom right. Okay, so I guess I must have to complete Citadel in order to unlock the other two. Or you're saying it's bottom right of the Atlas? All the way bottom? Oh, there it is. How do I unlock that? Oh, I haven't done Cyrus. I have to do Cyrus to unlock it? No, I shouldn't have to. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay, cool. They need to update the UI a little bit for this stuff. It's a little not intuitive. Little not too intuitive. And then let's get some mortality. Go with mortality. Frags. How much are you going for? 10 for 3. Alright. I should probably check the price of reality frags and see what those are going for right now. The currency exchange, reality fragments. For chaos, 68. What's the best frags right now? Devouring Fragment. Devouring Fragment's going for 96. It might be worth running Ziggurat. Ziggurat boss has freaking phases though. Yeah, but that's going for 96. It's just crappy because that's the boss that has like invuln phases. So that can be a little annoying. But 96 chaos is double the profit. And devouring only comes from Ziggurat. Reality only comes from A-bomb. Yeah. Maybe we run Ziggurat. She's gonna be fucking annoying though. We'll give it a shot and see how it goes. We'll run a Ziggurat. Cosmic is 80-ish? Okay. We're basically just looking for shrines that have quantity. Okay, we found the boss room. Let's go see how bad this feels. Oh, you know what? I should be running Desecrate in here for my GC. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, we're gonna want Desecrate. That's unfortunate. We're just doing like half the damage right now. But we lost a third of our damage because we don't have Desecrate. Shaper Fragments are up to 20 CO pop. Yeah. Let me go grab Desecrate because I just feel like I'm gimping myself right now without it. Forgot to keep that in my stash. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I hate this. Should not have left, yeah. We're not doing this for XP, but I feel you, Chris. I clicked on the portal. Yeah, you don't rush Nightmare Boss for XP, unless you're playing an Immortal build. I don't know if, yeah, I don't care about the experience, guys, but I hear you. Yeah. This is gonna be... She's, like, annoying because of the Vuln phases, and then she's, yeah... I don't know if I have the defense to be able to do this one. I'm gonna just try... Cosmic is going for... How much is Cosmic going for? Is it 80-ish? $75 is not bad, actually. Yeah, what is the frags that drop from... The problem is A-bomb drops shit frags. I have to do Citadel for Cosmic, though. I like Citadel better than Ziggurat, honestly. I bet you Synthesizing's going for dirt cheap money. Yeah, what about Awakening? Those are probably going really cheap. Yeah, so basically, reality. I bet it's about the same as Citadel. I'm just gonna do A-bomb, whatever. We were just gonna do A-bomb. Oh, I got slapped. That's funny. Brother. Okay. Yeah, our damage is more than enough for this. Bro, we got 3 awakening. 3 awakening. Not even 1 freaking reality. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. I just gotta make sure to drop a portal before I get to the boss room. Yeah, 15C. Yay, guys. We're making money. I did get a divine drop, so the map did pay for itself, but that was just kind of luck, right? Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna boss rush today, guys. Easy peasy. Also, let me fix one other thing here. Showing my memory chains rushing? Yeah. Nice. I have forgotten how fun, like, Headhunter is, though. Like, it's stupid fun, dude. It is stupid fun. Can I get the map boss again with Mirage? Because that would be crazy. If it actually gives me map boss again. I don't know if it's gonna go that far. It might. It did not. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, stream had to help me out. I was actually missing Plaza right here on mine, so I had to kind of like refind it or find it. It was a little difficult, not super intuitive if you're missing like that last one. Brother Shav just wants to freaking hide. Oh, you know what? I forgot that I need to swap my... I'm an idiot. I should be using red towers, not blue. Fix that on the next one. Trying to get that quant stacking frags. See what you mean now, Sky.
Approach, challenger.
Rip. I'll run these out, Chris, and then yeah, what's the strat that uses speed? Oh, you know what? I forgot to fucking gem swapping. Sucks. Brother. It's like I can't stop the put the desk crate down. Uber Cortex? Interesting. Bro. It's like bricked because I'm getting slowed as soon as I go in. Because yeah, it's like the shrine is basically bricking me before I can get in there. Yeah. Could also be one of the mods I was running on that particular map was also not great. I forgot to swap over to Exarch. Pro gamer. Yeah, I mean it's pretty consistent. Like generally speaking, if I go in there with enough buffs, I can get the boss down pretty quick. With the amount of frags I'm dropping, which is like on a minimum 3 right now, I'm generally getting a reality. Good money just gets boring. Yeah. I think that's a lot of stuff in PoE. I want to go back to doing the breach strat. I just got to get my dual streaming setup going so I'm not crashing my stream. That shit was destroying my computer yesterday. No, I haven't made a video on the boots yet. I crafted them today to figure out how to do the craft, and I watched another video to kind of get an idea how to do it, although the video is from like 4 years ago, so crafting's a little bit different now. I'll be putting a video out for boots probably in the next day or two. Oh, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's a little hard for me to do the recording of videos during the week with work while I'm also streaming. I kind of have to decide, do I want to stream or do I want to make a video during the week when I'm working? But I kind of understand how to do the craft now, so it should be pretty easy for me to recreate it when I make the video. The craft can be expensive, I will put that out there. It can be pretty expensive. I got lucky with RNG when I made them today, but I also didn't because I lost my elusive on the boots, and I can still fix it, but we're talking like 4 divine to reset the craft at the end state that I'm at right now. Every time I want to try to get the elusive on there with the right veiled. So, yeah. I probably should do it on standard. You're not wrong. Yeah. There's nothing that I need to do on League for it, so absolutely should do it standard. Oh my gosh. Brother. Alright, what are the mods on this map? Vulnerability? Okay. If I can... I mean, their health is pretty low. There we go. Try to clip them. Yeah, definitely not the strat for if you guys want to get XP. I will put that out there. Not a bad strat for making money. Not an XP strat. Unless you get this shit right here. This is just tragic. What even is that, dude? $15 chaos is what that is, guys. Oh, there was a lost shipment over here. These are generally could be good money. Go check this out. Sometimes you get lucky and you get like a Velocco shield breaking tattoo or some shit in here. Sometimes. Not today. I am happy what they did with nightmare maps. Like, this shit is so much better than when they were T17s. They're still like annoying, but like it's so much better. What do you need which boss do you need to carry on? The layouts are still terrible, 100%. No, yeah. Any nightmare boss? Oh, I spelled Cyclone with an E. Alright, map, go. High Fortress? Heck no. We ain't doing no High Fortress. Yeah, no problem, Vinny. I'm going to try to do this, but it's a little bit harder with additional party members. Alright. Oh, they're possessed. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, a little bit hard with them being possessed. Do me a favor, go ahead and exit the map right now. Yeah, I don't think I can do this with no buffs. I don't have max block shield yet. Or max attack spell block. But we'll see. There should be one portal left I'll have you come in right when I'm about to kill the big boss. Level 1 excommunicate? How does that work? Like on my Cyclone? We can clip hopefully maybe one of them. I thought I rolled Shaper off of these. I guess not though. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish this one up and we'll try on another one, Benny. It's hard when there's more than one player, fortunately. And I have the damage to kill the boss right now, but my defenses aren't great because I'm not running Mage Blood for stacking armor. Also don't have like Flame Flesh yet, so... The boss's being possessed was unfortunate. I probably should just do this with like a much easier T17 for him, to be fair. Like possessed boss is kind of tragic. Yeah. It's just that the boss is being possessed makes it really bad. Yeah, I could do that too. Problem is I'm trying to make money off these maps right now, so I don't mind helping somebody, but at the same time I'm trying to make money. This one, which one of these is going to be the least annoying? Probably this one. We'll try again on this one. Just wait to go into the map until I get to the second phase of the boss. Right. The problem is me making money off this map right now is dependent on those mods being on the map to increase the quantity. So I'm doing this for money. If I can get him a kill, that's fine too. But I'm trying to make money right now. Alright. Yeah, I just don't have the defenses. I try to grab some more rares real quick. You can actually come. You can go ahead and enter the map, Benny. Because I don't have portal scrolls on me, so I can't drop one at the boss for you, anyways. If I get the kill, we get the kill. Brother. Oh shit, I forgot to grab portal scrolls. I gotta run all the way over there. Yeah, I just don't think I have like the defense I'd want to have for this. I'd rather have like, my problem is I have like no spell block right now. My damage isn't bad, but yeah. Basically, as soon as she clips me with her lightning, I'm taking every hit because I have no block. I have no block for it right now, so fucking sucks. Let me grab some portal scrolls. Yeah, I may look at your strat that you just posted, Chris. If I had more defense, I'd be okay with this, but... It's like my spell block's only 25% right now. Yeah, you can stay in. Like, it is what it is. We'll see if I can get it or not. It's either gonna happen or not happen. I can clip her without her killing me right now to all of her lightning shit. Maybe? Nope. Yeah, I just don't have the block for it. Do not have the block. I might look at other strats on that spreadsheet then. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I just don't have defense. Like, once again, I don't have spell block, guys. I don't have any spell block. Even with my roomies, we're only sitting at 45%. That's up. I'm missing, like, because of this setup with Headhunter, it relies on a lot of block tattoos. I was able to get some block tattoos on here, but I need like another 5 to 7 block tattoos, and it's just not not something that I have the money for right now. Yeah. I will say it is profitable. Let's see how much money I made just off of those maps, even though I didn't complete all of them.